How to replace yourself without losing control. The biggest fear most CEOs have about scaling is simple. They're afraid that if they let go, everything will fall apart. I totally understand that fear. I had and sometimes have it too. But let's be honest. A lot of founders built their companies through personal excellence. You solved the problems. You delivered quality. You pushed the standards. You carried responsibility. So when people tell you to delegate more, it feels dangerous because you're not worried about doing less work. You're worried about lowering the standards. But here's what I learned. The opposite is actually usually true. The more dependent your company is on you, the harder it becomes to maintain standards. Why? Because eventually demand exceeds your capacity. Now the quality becomes inconsistent. Not because people are incapable, but because ownership is unclear. This is where most leaders make critical mistakes. They delegate tasks, but they don't transfer ownership. Those are not the same thing. Delegation says, help me. Ownership says, this belongs to you. Ownership requires three things: clear expectations, clear authority, and clear accountability. Without those three things, people will hesitate. They wait, they escalate, they check in, they avoid making a decision, and everything flows back to the founder. That's why scale doesn't start with hiring. Scale starts with clarity. Every recurring decision should have an owner. Every recurring process should have a standard. Every recurring problem should have a documented solution. When that happens, the organization becomes stronger than any one individual, including the founder. The goal isn't to remove yourself from the business. The goal is to remove unnecessary dependence on you. And there's a huge difference there. You should still lead. You still need to set the vision. You still make high-level decisions, but you stop making decisions other people are capable of making, because every decision you unnecessarily take back reinforces dependency on you, and every dependency slows growth. If you want to scale, stop asking, how can I stay in control? And start asking yourself, how can I build a system strong enough that control isn't required? That's how great organizations are built, not through heroics, but through ownership and through accountability.